Hello everyone, and I am Sahil Sawant. I am currently pursuing MTech in Computer Engineering at VJTI Mumbai, and I have completed my BTech from VIT Pune in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. Today, let's understand the two fundamental laws of thermodynamics that decide how heat and energy actually work. That is the zeroth law and the first law of thermodynamics. If temperature didn't exist as a concept, physics would literally break down. And if energy wasn't conserved, engines would have given free power. That is the reason why we need these two laws that are very important from JEE's point of view. So let us look at the zeroth law of thermodynamics. The zeroth law talks about the thermal equilibrium. It states that if a body A is in thermal equilibrium with body C and body B is also in thermal equilibrium with body C, then A and B are in thermal equilibrium at the same time. In simpler words, if two bodies have same temperature, no heat is going to flow between them. This law is the reason we can define temperature and we can use thermometers. If zeroth law didn't exist, measuring temperature would absolutely be impossible. Now moving on to the first law of thermodynamics, which is basically the law of energy conservation but applied in thermal point of views. It states that heat supplied to a system is used in two ways. One part increases internal energy and the other part does the work. Mathematically, it is written as Q equals to delta U plus W. Here Q is the heat supplied, delta U is the change in internal energy, and W is the work done by the system. The internal energy depends on temperature, molecular motion, and the state of the system. In JEE, this law is used heavily in process like isothermal, adiabatic, isochronic, and isobaric. Understanding the sign convention is more important than memorizing the formulas from JEE point of view. Now, here is a JEE type of question for you guys. An ideal gas absorbs 500 joules of heat and does 200 joules of work. What is the change in internal energy? Solve it and drop your answers down in the comment. If this explanation has helped you, like the video, share it with your JEE mates, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel for full-length JEE physics lectures.